for almost 20 years, and they bring more of these stories to the big screen, it will reach a greater amount of people. For instance, do you remember that guy we talked about earlier who sat next to me in the movie theater? Well, after the movie, he told me that he was officially done watching Marvel because it was too much to keep up with. That's it. He will officially miss out on all the amazing stories they have to do.
It's reasons why, because it can help with mental health, boost knowledge, help with
and they create a positive environment. Younger athletes look up to them. For example, me. I look up to Justin Jefferson, Ryan Williams, and Odell. Justin with the dances, Ryan with the style of play, and Odell. I remember when I used to want to dye my hair the same color as Odell.
What about a team that doesn't work together? Joining a school club is an excellent way to show, because it teaches teamwork, responsibility, and leadership. Being part of a team requires working closely with others to achieve a common goal. Help you learn cooperation, listen, and support. It also teaches responsibility.
Pay taxes and save. That's expected. This is what happens when we ignore the things that happen right in front of us. That our students not being prepared for the adult life. So I'll be attacking. We will be attacking. Read.
Striving at a young age is good for your personal development. Even though books can give information about a place, traveling off at a young age offers meaning for the rest of our lives. This global awareness is no longer a luxury but a necessity, which equips the next generation with the cross-cultural communication that's needed for the modern workforce.
11 months ago, I lost my cousin. Y'all know what that does to a person? I was 12. And for that reason, I understand why it can be a tough topic. Today, we'll be discussing
About 2 in the winter and another one in the spring, right? And nothing popped off. You ain't see your art. You ain't see nothing. Y'all ain't even say nothing to each other, right? But y'all touch the school building and you throwing that hook. Why is that? Now you got 10 days on your record and your mom disappointed you. Do you want the attention? Or was it real beef? Y'all should box. I'm for real.
Together, we can take control of our anxiety instead of letting it control us. Anxiety isn't something we should be afraid of. It can be dealt with and battled with by the help of therapy. It can be managed and overcome. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength and courage. With the right tools and support, especially through therapy, people can learn to cope and resist the effects of anxiety. Don't let anxiety limit your full potential. Anxiety is not one of our basic emotions.
Please give a round of applause.
More piles on lights. And stress is open caption. Few research centers reports that 59% of teens feel pressure to look good online. And over 1 in 3 get anxious when their post doesn't get enough likes. What seems like a silly obsession.
Picture this. You've been playing one sport your entire life. As of right now, you loving it all. But as time goes on, you don't feel the same way no more. What you doing? See, if you had did multiple sports, this situation could have been avoided. I played basketball my whole life. It was basically the only sport I liked. But due to the lack of love and confidence, I didn't try out my freshman year.